It is the month of July, and as you can see, the sun is blazing hot here in Kajiado County. I'm standing in the middle of the Paran Cultural Center, which was created by the Oldonyonyoki Group branch members to supplement their source of income from livestock production to tourism. But as you can see, due to the effects of COVID-19, things are at a standstill.
This is also another disaster there.
After he lost his job as a tour guide in neighboring Tanzania due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Benjamin Rauka had no choice but to rather come back home and practice what he had learned from the foreign land to assist his community in bringing Paran Museum into light.
This is a cultural house that we normally have or receive tourists. When they enter through the door, we normally show them from this part, whereby we used to have even the branching road, we have the calabashes, we have the donkey penners. So we used to start from this point, showing them what we have, the cultural items that we have around Magadi or within our GIA site. And we move them around to show them what we normally have. So the way you can see here is that most of our cultural items are not with us, just because of the COVID, other challenges. So the members have just decided to take them home, awaiting because of the security that we used to have. We have just deployed, and they have just decided to go home because of the way we are unable to pay them. So they went back home to pay ladies or women to make these houses for us. So, but we've never seen part of the government. Some of them we have need because they normally come with those people from the civil group. But I think what they have, their contribution is very less. But when they need, they have to inform us that there are some guys who are coming, go and see them from the county level and also the national level.
Diversifying into conservation and tourism to supplement livestock-based tourism spreads the risk. Tourism, on the other hand, may also reduce access to rangeland resources, and an abundant wildlife may destroy crops and injure or kill or transmit diseases to livestock. This now creates competition of very limited pastures and other resources.
Okay, in Maasai culture and traditions, we have a better interaction between wildlife but now we are just because of this mazenge, the few part that has remained in the northern part of our group branch, livestock and wildlife are there. So most of the time we are just chasing them and they don't have anywhere to go. Because one, on the other side is Tanzania, and there's another group branch on the other side. And they're also trying to be with them, with a few left also, because they also another part ruled by the Mazenge on the other group branch that is on the other side of us. So they used to chase the animals and us we chase the other side. So they are nowhere, just in the middle, and they are not even grazing. So they normally participate with their grazing during the night when our livestock are in the boma. So there is a big and stiff competition about our livestock and vegetation.
Currently, we have invasive species challenge in the rangelands. For example, we have the Prosopis juliflora, or what is commonly known as the madenge. It has taken over most of the rangelands. Yeah? If you go to parts of Kajiado, parts of Baringo, Garissa, Tana River, Turkana, Taita, the Prosopis juliflora is taking up this madenge. Presently, what we are advising the farmers is to use the pots, because this madenge multiplies through the seed that is produced by the plant. So we are advising, please collect these pots, process them, and feed your animals so as to reduce the rate of multiplication. If you do not collect those pots, if you let them to go out there, it will germinate and even take more area. So presently, it is about physically removing and restricting.
Conservancies also retain grass banks during the dry seasons, providing livestock with good quality forage.
During the rain season, everybody should be at his permanent home. you should not just be migrating from this point to the other, because you don't have to go and interfere with the vegetation that is growing up at that same time. So the reason is that is the reason of actually not migrating during the rain season. Another thing is that during when the rain has just ceased, you have to stay at home for a while, and then there's another very general meeting whereby that members and the officials and even the civil servant, that is the chiefs and the wasewa nyumba kumi, they have to go and organize on how are we going to follow grass that are maybe very far from your home. Like one, we have grass maybe that are on the other side, just within the plains. You have to also to spend like 2 to 3 months next to your home, and then another 4 to 5 months to even 6, you have now to go and follow the grass next to where the wild animals are. Another thing, during the drought season, mountains and other small hills are left because you can see even the grass now are actually in the mountains.
And although pastoralism has evolved to manage climate variability through mobility and risk spreading strategies, the climate in East Africa is becoming increasingly variable and unpredictable. Climate change is expected to increase the frequency and severity of extreme events and shocks such as droughts and floods.